everyone. So today I want to share insight from a TED Talk by Mariana Atencio called "What Makes You Special." So from a young age, Mariana knew that she was different. She grew up in Caracas, um, Venezuela, in a loving family. When she was 7, her dad did something that surprised her, which is her dad sent her and her little sister to a summer camp in the United States. There was a place where people spoke a different language, lived a different life, and looked different. At first, it was scary. Being in a place where no one spoke your language, where people don't look like you, means you notice how you stand up. You feel like an outsider. Mariana remembers that some kind asked weird questions, stared at them, made them feel like they didn't belong. But over time, those experiences taught her something valuable, like being different isn't a weakness, it is part of what makes you special. Mariana's stories shows that special doesn't mean perfect, it means unique. It means having traits, experiences, culture, language, or perspective that no one else has in exactly the same way. So for her, growing up with a mix of cultures, moving between countries, speaking more than one language, seeing different words, those were things some people saw as challenges. But she began to see them as gifts. She also talks about how, when we are young, we sometimes try hard to fit in, to stop showing what makes us different because we fear being judged or excluded. We might hide our accents, change how we dress, avoid talking about our culture or background, do whatever we think the normal group expects. So, Mariana did that too, but she learned that hiding parts of yourself can cost you something, which is your voice, your authenticity, the chance for others to learn from your difference. So, one of the most moving parts of her talk is about her sister. Her sister was in an accident and went through a very hard road of recovery. The injury changed her life. Many things become harder, but part of the challenge was how people saw her. People would see the chair, see the disability, rather than see the person, her character, her strength, and her dreams. So, through that, Mariana says that difference can feel like a burden when others judge you by what they see instead of saying who you are. But you have the power to reimagine how others see you and how you see others. When you embrace your uniques, when you allow yourself to show your full self, you change not only your story, but possibly others' story too. You give others permission to be themselves. So, she emphasizes that embracing what makes you special doesn't mean ignoring challenges. Of course, there are times when being different hurts, when people misunderstand you, when you feel alone. But those difficulties can also build resilience. The kind of inner strength that comes from navigating challenge, from moving through discomfort, from standing by your identity when it is easier to confirm. So, Mariana's message isn't only for people who feel very other or very different, but it is for all of us. So each person in some way has something that makes them special. Maybe it is your background, the mix of your family, a skill, a story, a way of seeing the world. And sometimes the world tells us to hide those things. But what she asks us to do is take a look at what makes you different, what things you maybe try to hide or change, and begin to claim them. So, when you do that, something interesting happens, which is you start building bridge. It is because when you show your true self, others who are different also feel safer. You open space for diversity, for empathy, for conversations. So people begin to see human connection rather than us versus them. So to wrap it up, if you take one thing from Mariana's talk, let it be this. Uh, Being special isn't something to hide. It is something to embrace. Your differences, which is your stories, your accent, your struggles, and your identity are not burdens. They are mirrors that showing parts of you that no one else can reflect. They are your superpower. So thank you for listening, and I hope you today think that what makes me special. Maybe write it down, say it out loud, and let it shape how you live and connect with others. Thank you.